Satoransky. Scoreless thus far. Defended by Young. Fires from 18. Not going to go that time.
Well, they shouldn't be giving that shot to anyone, but they certainly shouldn't be giving it to him. That's a big break for the defense.
Here's Cousins, and that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
Cousins is just so strong down there in the paint. He easily picks up that foul thanks to his height.
This is his first free throw of the game. Falls checked in for Medu. So DeMarcus Cousins nails both of them.
Well, for his position, DeMarcus Cousins has a great build, capable of being a physical big man. But also pretty agile for his size and able to adapt to his opponent.
Now, here's Satoransky. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass.
And they've scored several times already here in the first quarter on the inside.
There's a good screen. To the middle. Count the bucket. And he's got a free throw coming up as well.
How about he has yet to miss 4 fours to start.
And that one misses. Parker surveying the floor. Can't hit from in close. Pass to Robertson. Now here's Cousins. Baseline J on the way. Satoransky grabs the miss. Out left to the wing. Defended by Young. Good defensive work there by Young.
Time for some consideration in the passing category, maybe, Kevin. The shot is just not on. Get somebody else going.
And Cousins gets it to go.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
And Satoransky wide open. He fires. Off target from outside. He deserves another look.
And that block was something. It's the playoffs, and every possession and defensive stop matters.
So both teams making some changes here. Shot clock at 6. And it's slammed in by Howard.
And not a whole lot that D can do. Once Howard is in position for the dunk, he might as well start jogging back the other way.
Defended by Young. It's good from long range.
You can't just stop when there's a pick set up. Gotta fight over it as a defender.
That's one that the coaches will watch tomorrow with that player. You hate to see him give up in that situation.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today? Ending with a basket, coming off a pretty pass.
Defended by Young. It's Parker outside. It's rebounded by Robertson. Cousins inside. The shot is good. It's his second bucket in 5 tries.
Yeah, they have gone full throttle from the opening tip, showing no signs of letting up.
Yeah, you wondered if they would take some time to find their A game. They did it at jump ball. They've been awesome tonight. One player sometimes can drag down your offense, and he seems to be an anchor here in this quarter.
Parker. He's just scored his first basket with that shot, making him 1 for 4.
That's nice vision there. You see that pass, you make the feed before the defense has a chance to react, and that opens up a much better opportunity to score.
Puts up a 3. Cousins, no good.
They've been beating them to a lot of those loose balls and rebounds here to start.
Offensive rebound. Here's Abrines. No scoring in this one. Pass to Parker. Here's Fall. Here's Laprovitola. Drops in the tray. Howard setting the pick for Young. Got it up. And the last second attempt doesn't fall. And that does it for the first quarter. Leading by 6. Let's take a quick break now, and then it's on to the second quarter after this. And we're back with you as these two teams do battle in their quest for an NBA championship. And looking at what we've seen so far, guys, from the visiting team, what do you think?
Well, the coaches preach ball movement, and we saw exactly why in that first quarter.
Everybody just feeling the energy of the basketball as they moved it around, and lots of hands were touching it.
They've got Metu, and it's Fall in at the 5, down low. Pass to Abrines. Here's Laprovitola. The 3. Here's Fall. And that one, good.
Such a big part of what he does for this team. Just work and work on the boards, generate second chance opportunities, and hopefully convert.
Fall's out there with Metu, and it's Abrines in at the 3 spot. Over to the left wing. Out to the wing. There's the pick. 6 on the shot clock. Robertson can't hit. Here in the second quarter with a little over a minute gone. And here we go. Here's Balkman. That's in, and he found his range with that one. Now 1 for 2.
Second chances are a great measure of what a team is doing in terms of their effort on a nightly basis, and that was some serious effort there.
Here's Laprovitola. Inside, here's Fall. And it's sent back by Howard.
And love seeing Howard rise up and reject shooters. Just a juggernaut on defense.
Faulkner. The rebound by Medu.
Those are chances almost always you can rely on him to get you 2 points, but the D, just enough to keep him out of rhythm.
This one for three. Hits it from three-point range. Abrines has got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball.
Away team.
And we're about 2 minutes into the second quarter here. To the inside. Here's Howard. It's blocked. And he's able to get it back. Second shot opportunity. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
And Howard selling the up fake there, but not the worst thing to send him to the line.
First trip to the line for him here. And the first one at the line is good, so it's both teams making substitutions here. Second free throw, no good.
Hard to deny many of the skills that Dwight Howard brings to the floor on a nightly basis. Not just a force on defense, but has those nights on offense where he can be imposing as well.
And it's Dwight Howard with the finish.
Wow, and that sort of showmanship is just deflating right now to a team trying to get back into a game like this.
Ouch, Greg, that is definitely an emphasis jam. A big apostrophe or exclamation point, maybe even a question mark. To the left side wing. Second quarter of play with almost 3 minutes gone. Here's Laprovitola. And it's off from three-point range. Provitola's gone 1 of 4 from the field. Young inside. There's a screen. Here's Balkman. And Howard has it in the corner. Pass to Robertson. And the three ball is good. Robertson's got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game. Robertson's gone 50% from the arc, 1 of 2. Young from outside. Launches it. Drills the three-pointer. Young's got 6.
Another good play. This is how they built the lead, calling on the right guys at the right time.
Basketball IQ is something that gets talked about, but its importance to a team showing up here, running plays that turn into scores.
That one goes in. Fall's got his second bucket of the night.
Can't talk enough about the subtleties in that setup right there. The assist, really the key to that entire sequence.
Here's Abrines. Pass to Nunez. To the paint. Here's Fall. Good D by Howard. Fall's gone 2 for 5 tonight. It's deflected. Oh, he really broke up that transition opportunity. Looks like it'll be a transition take foul.
First team foul. At the line for the home team. 1 shot. Substitutions in the court.
He's in a lot of pain. They call time, and the trainer's going to get a chance to go out and check him over.
And the home team has possession. 9-point game. The shot by Satoransky, no good. Screen by Cousins. To the wing on the left. Cousins with the dunk.
Now Cousins with his height is able to get up there and jam that one down. Just get the ball deep to him on the inside and pretty much he'll take care of the rest.
Now, here's Satoransky. Parker outside, from outside the arc. That one doesn't go. Parker's gone 1 for 5 from the field, 20%. Lets it go with a 3. Rebound by Parker. Pass to Satoransky. Here's Fall. Buries it down low. Fall's got 6 points.
And he has really come to life here after a slow start in that first quarter.
Lets it go from deep. That one's in, his first shot this game.
And they've done a great job knocking down % from downtown.
Defended by Young. Hits the target from 18 feet.
A quick trigger. And from that range, if he senses the defenders have backed off, forget about it.
Nadu, he's checked in for Fall. The visitors with the ball. Young outside. Now here's Cousins. Defense right on him. Herman Gomez grabs the miss. Herman Gomez has got 4 rebounds now tonight.
If you told me this was the kind of game he was going to have, I would not have expected them to be in front right now.
Coming on the floor for the away team, number 39, Dwight Howard.
And you have to like how they're moving the ball right now.
Snappy passes to ready shooters. It's basketball 101, but boy, is it working.
Now here's Howard. That ball's off target. It's his 3rd miss. He's made 2 shots from the field. And there's the call on Howard. That'll be his 2nd foul of the game.
Another foul would give him 3 before the half. Something to keep an eye on, guys.
And the home team has possession, trailing by 10. Here's Hernan Gomez, and he comes up with the deuce. Hernan Gomez has got 6.
I mean, the number of points they've scored in the paint already here is eye-opening.
Down low. Young dishes to Howard. Hernan Gomez grabs the miss.
And there hasn't been anything easy for him in this period.
No, I haven't seen him in comfortable spots, or at least spots we've seen in this offensive set that are allowing him to settle in.
That one's good. Maybe that'll get him going after a 2 for 6 start.
I mean, he makes plays like that in his sleep. The game is just far too easy.
It's 9 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Puts the move on, and the shot goes in. Howard's got his 3rd basket of the night right there.
And you know how physical Howard is down there. When he's going up with his shot, he is expecting contact.
Can't connect from short range.
Just not much success when it comes to shooting.
With 2 seconds left, can't get the layup. And so that brings the first half to a close. up 8. Stay with us, folks. We'll get back just after halftime to start the third quarter.
And it's time for your fan half-court shot. Please direct your attention to center court. Drums. And measuring up the shot.
Some great postseason action in the first half of play. A healthy lead has been built.
They're passing on point, reading the defense and reacting. Kenny, I wish you'd react this fast when I asked you to pass the cinnamon rolls.
I'm just trying to watch out for them carbs for you, big fella. Just watching out those carbs.
They've made it this far. Game 1 of the NBA Finals. Shaq, how much brighter is the spotlight here in this championship round?
It doesn't get any brighter.
And that'll do it for halftime. We send you back to Kevin Harlan, who has the second half call.
And we're ready to get back into the action here in Game 1. Let's see what this quarter has in store for us. Medu is out there with Hernan Gomez. Then there's Parker. And it's Satoransky in at the 1 spot. From deep, drains the three-pointer. Good D by Howard.
I think he rushed that one just a little bit, thinking the defense was going to get close. They weren't.
We've got Satoransky. Hernan Gomez out there with Medu. Then there's Parker.
Traditionally, that's how you want to finish the break, right at the rim.
Yeah, anything other than a layup in that situation, probably disappointing. Had numbers, took advantage.
Fast break, here they come. Takes it up with both hands and rips it down.
Well, there you go. One team operating on all cylinders at both ends. Steals, fast break buckets, and the other team in scramble mode.
Now, here's Satoransky.
Team foul. Number 30. First personal foul. First team foul.
Little over a minute gone here in the second half. Hernan Gomez a screen.
And if you really want to make things hard on yourselves, this is exactly how you do it. Turnovers on back-to-back trips down the floor. And you know what? You allow a guy to get right to the rim like that. That's your only option.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
Taking 2 shots.
Good on the second free throw. Third quarter of basketball, about a minute and a half in. Pass to Medu, over to the left wing. And he makes the bucket, gets the whistle, and now a three-point play chance here for him.
Taking it up strong against size. He does not lack for confidence.
Yeah, hard to stop it there if you're the big man. That's just too good a shot and great concentration.
And Balkman gets it to go.
They are on fire right now. That's 4 straight makes.
Although they're down big right now, Greg, still plenty of time left in this one.
At this point, they got to take it one possession at a time.
Here's Medu. Hasn't made one yet. Here's Hernan Gomez. Can't hit from 12. Here's Balkman. The rebound by Medu.
But only the first miss of the second half. They've come out here with authority. And now only one away from being in the penalty. And he could tell his guys were dragging a little bit, calling timeout to kind of let them catch their breath.
Parker passes to Satoransky. 5 on the clock. They set the pick. Pass to Medu, and he jams it after taking the nice feed on the run.
Not getting old here. Seeing him make that lead pass with perfect timing.
I tell you what, he earned his money on that foul.
He'll take his 3rd and 4th free throw shots at the game right here. That free throw, no good. Ball checked in for Metu. And he's good on the second. Satoransky with it.
And you know, they don't want to give the ball handlers any room.
Off target with the jump hook.
He may not be the strongest inside presence, but still, he's got to convert from there.
Doesn't go for him. Parker outside. The high post shot. And that one is off. Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the 3rd quarter. Got a piece of it.
Number 23. Second personal foul. 4th team foul. At the line for your home team. Substitution on the court.
Here's Satoransky. Tight defense on him. Hernangomez finds Satoransky. Ball's knocked loose. And here's the fast break. Ahead, here's Cousins. Terrific assist. A nice finish. Solid play all around.
Well, defensively, they've been flat in this second half. A very different type of team than we saw in the first.
Pass to Satoransky. Now here's Parker. D right on him. Defended by Young. A second chance effort. Hernangomez with the ball. The rebound by Young. Young's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Cousins. Yes, it is. Scored that as a bucket. Number 5 on a 5 for 11 night.
Yeah, one of those guys who can light it up all night and just have a damaging box score by the time this one's done.
Kevin, he is tough to stop when he gets to the rim.
Yeah, Greg, he can get up a few notches higher. Fall's gone 4-7 in field goal attempts tonight. 57%. Takes the 3. Hits the three-point bomb.
And this is how you want to come out of the half. Prolific and efficient.
Well, the thing is they're controlling the pace right now, and if that was the mantra for them at halftime, they've carried it out.
Now here's Parker. Pass to Laprovitola. Here's Fall. Hernangomez in the corner. Just 5 to shoot. Fires from way outside. And it's rebounded by DeMarcus Cousins. Cousins has got his 4th rebound in this one. To the middle. Young looking it over. From beyond the arc. It's hauled in by Laprovitola. Inside, here's Fall. And that one is stuffed right through.
And good passing in the paint may be even more important to an offense than great passing on the perimeter. Those are areas where you got to be careful.
Cousins has gone 5 of 13 tonight from the floor. Parker outside. Pass to Laprovitola.
2 minutes remaining in the third. 2 minutes.
Good defensive work there by Young. Here's Cousins. That doesn't go either for Cousins. Here's Laprovitola to the paint.
First personal foul. 15 foul.
The first free throw is good. Arenas is checked in for Hernan Gomez. And he makes both free throws.
At this point, you might as well go ahead and chalk up the points when he's at the free throw line. Pretty much automatic.
Now, here is Young. 6 points for him. Elbow shot is on the way. Aprinas with a rebound. Here's Laprovitola. Pass to Aprinas. 1:14 left in the third quarter. And that one's good. Parker.
No way he's going to pass that shot up. The D is way too far back and relaxed in getting out on it.
Now Cousins. From downtown. Good on the three-point shot. 6 points for him.
Nice answer back there. Love to see the competitiveness.
Yeah, both teams finding ways to the three-point line and trying to take advantage from distance.
Here's Aprinas.
And not the guy you want to send to the line. He has been automatic.
And this is his second trip to the line in the game. And he makes the first. Anderson, he's checked in for Parker. So after making the first, he goes 1 for 2.
And they came out of the locker room after halftime with a much more physical approach than what we saw in that first half.
Screen by Howard. With the drive. Oh, and the dunk by Howard.
And Howard is a master at setting a hard screen and then rolling fast to the rim. For a guy his size, not many defenders are going to try to get in his way.
And that last look brought to you by the AT&T 5G Slam King. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. And here we go. Coach's challenge happening right now. This one in regards to the personal foul. Seeing if that was the right call.
And this is the time now where
The previous play is under review.
the original personal foul. Getting a different angle can sometimes make it a lot easier to determine.
Indeed.
The ruling on the floor stands.
Replays. You really get a new appreciation for just the immense speed at which these players are moving and how fast the action really is and how hard it can be sometimes, Greg, to make the right call. And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. The double checking and the game continues on.
And the first one drops. So he gets them both. There's the pick. Got it off in time. And the last shot at the buzzer doesn't go in for him. Well, through 3 quarters of play, down double digits, it may be difficult to overcome. Leading by 14. And when we return, we'll get the fourth quarter rolling right here on 2K Sports. While we have the chance now, folks, let's go to our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, a terrific, unselfish play right here. Set up his teammate, and how about the setup this way?
What an advantage if your off guard can make plays so valuable.
And we reach the fourth quarter in a game that may be already out of hand. Cloak loose. Takes it inside. Here's Robertson, and he banks in the layup.
Robertson, one of those tenacious wing players.
Robertson's gone 2 of 3 from the floor. Here's Fall. Count it.
Well, if you're giving up that much height, the only thing that you can do as a defender is to foul him.
Fall's got a nice night underway, shooting 6 of 9 from the floor. To the inside. Here's Howard. It's tipped. Here's Laprovitola. Here's Fall. Misses from short range. Here is Bulk, defended by Anderson. Howard misses. Howard's gotten only 4 of his 11 shots to fall here so far. Down low, here's Anderson. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
Yeah, easy call.
First team foul. At the line for 2.
And he knocks down the first one. And both free throws good for Anderson. Robertson the bounce pass. Here's Howard. Fall with the rebound. About a minute and a half into the fourth quarter now. Abrinas with the bucket.
Wow, something's brewing, guys. The three-pointers just continue to flow.
Robertson the pass to Howard. And Howard with the stuff.
And Howard's still a forceful finisher around the rim.
And with an update from the sidelines, let's check in with David Aldridge.
Thanks, Kevin. Well, the head coach of the home team had some words for the team during the break. He told his team they're being too reckless with the ball. He said, you're turning it over left and right. You got to be smarter and more in control out there. Guys, back to you.
Thanks, David. Here's Abrinas. And too much time in the lane. They get called for the 3-second violation.
And that is just a deflating error on his part.
Yeah, he knows he shouldn't have made it, and that's just really overall a frustrating sequence that hopefully doesn't stick with him.
Bobbed up there for Howard, and Howard with the stuff.
And love how Howard throws it down. Just spectacular to watch on these alley-oops, given his strength.
Here's Laprovitola. And they've got time, Greg, to chip away at this lead.
Yeah, still lots of time, but they have to play smart if they want to erase this deficit.
Here's Laprovitola. Pass to Fall. To the middle. Here's Anderson. 5 to shoot. That one falls. Anderson's got 4 points in the quarter.
0-18.
A little over 2.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth quarter. Now, here's Howard. He's covered closely. And there's the whistle. Illegal screen.
I don't know if you push the panic button now, but that's the 4th personal. And he needs to stay aggressive out there. So going to be interesting to see how he plays moving forward.
Third minute of action now gone here in the fourth. Here's Fall. Pass to Satoransky. Out to Parker. 4 on the shot clock. Back to Satoransky. Offline with his 3. Satoransky's gone 1 of 6 shooting so far. Here is Balkman. There's the screen. Oh, and there's the alley-oop. Takes the alley-oop pass and dunks it down.
Oh, and the lead gets bigger on a ridiculous offensive sequence.
That dunk alone would have been spectacular. Never mind it coming at the end of an alley-oop. And a little over 3.5 minutes in the books so far here in the 4th. Inside, here's Fall. Hits the jump hook.
I think he recognized the size mismatch. No reason to pass out of that. Just rise up and knock it down.
To the inside, and he jams it with authority.
I tell you what, he's showing some real courage going to the reverse in that situation.
You know, I don't think he knows you're not supposed to do that in traffic. And here is Satoransky.
Walking foul. Hold on. Number 30. Third personal foul. Second team foul.
That's his checked in for Fall. Here's Satoransky. Fires from deep. Rebound by DeMarcus Cousins. Cousins has got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Here's Young. Will not go. This is off the front iron.
There's more he could have done in this game for sure, but it hasn't kept them from pulling ahead.
Looking to get it going. And it's rebounded by DeMarcus Cousins. Cousins has got his 6th rebound on the night. Over to the wing. And then Cousins with the dunk.
Here's the proverbial easier said than done. You got to tie up Cousins if you're going to foul him.
The free throw drops for Cousins. They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
Fades away. The shot by Satoransky, no good.
I'd love to see them impose themselves a little more on the backboard. That's a great way to find confidence. Always a surefire way to get back in the game. Well, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. They keep getting it in the paint and continue to score consistently.
And the foul called on DeMarcus Cousins. That is his first foul of the game.
I mean, that's a tough break for the D. I mean, he took the hit and drew the whistle.
And now, a moment to present the New Balance Player of the Game, DeMarcus Cousins.
And as you'd expect, he's done most of his damage in that low block. I mean, that was the game plan, to get it to him in the paint and just let him go to work. And boy, has the big fella delivered. He has just killed them down low.
You know, that's how you send a message to open a series. There's always one player who's the difference maker in the playoffs. And I think we found our man. Now, Parker, following the miss by DeMarcus Cousins from deep. And finished off by Hernan Gomez.
Really, Hernan Gomez does things the right way. This time, executing in the screen and roll.
Young, no good. Young's gotten just 2 of his 7 attempts from deep to fall here. And it's been a while, but he finally gets one to go. Parker with the steal. No good with the layup. Parker's gone 2 for 8, shooting just 25% from the field. Here's Young. Comes up empty down low. Cousins against Parker. Pass to Medu. And the shot goes down. 1:25 left in the fourth. Cousins inside. Rebound by Parker. Parker's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Defended by Young. Shoots from the baseline. Young with the steal. 59 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Can't cash in from close range. And the ball travels out of bounds. It was last touched by Satoransky. .50 seconds left to play here in the fourth. Over in the corner, Cousins. Good on the triple.
They maintained focus all night and along the way put on quite a show.
Yeah, the cool thing is that they look like they're having a blast out there. Everyone on the same page, contributions across the board.
There's 38 seconds left here in the fourth quarter. Young fires away from outside. They get it again. No good from Cousins. Parker's shot is off. And guys, they can just sit on the ball here if they want to.
They have earned this win.
Young, good. There's 14 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Hernangomez kicks to Parker. Poked away. And they've done it. The new NBA champions.
Thanks for coming out to support your team.
Oh, to be crowned a champion on the road is something else. To win and to do it with a crowd that was so emotional and so into this game. You've beaten the team and you've conquered everything that this great arena holds.
Yeah, it's a bittersweet moment for the home crowd. But our full credit to the victors and the amazing job they did to never lose focus or drive. And boy, this is the moment they've been working towards all season long. And even though they don't get to celebrate in front of their home fans, does not take away from the satisfaction.
And we've enjoyed bringing you every minute of the action here on 2K Sports. Thanks for watching. We'll see you next season.